Whoa, homosexuality, what? Gayness, what is that? That kind of thing. Hi everyone, my name is Alma. Welcome to my first vlog. I have an interesting coming out story. I started really questioning my sexuality when I was in a straight relationship. And we were together for almost 4 years. I had a fairly easy time compared to a lot of people. If you're confused, you're thinking about coming out, your safety is of the utmost importance. I will also link some resources below. I also want to say that my sexuality doesn't define me. This is all just very personal, just my story. I identify as pansexual. What does that mean? I have attraction regardless of gender or sex. It's more about the person. Sometimes I will say bisexual because I don't feel like explaining all about gender to people. I'm attracted to more than 2 genders. Bi inherently means 2. Still a little more, I'm attracted to men and women. I myself feel more on the non-binary spectrum, but we'll get into that in another video. I will also identify as queer. Not straight. I liked guys, so I was straight, right? Not the case. Feelings for someone that is not a man, but I also have that with guys. I'm also so into this. That's okay. Sexuality is fluid. We'll dig into that. Growing breasts in 4th grade before all of my friends and pretty much everyone my age was kind of a catalyst in a way for me to start having boyfriends. Okay, so I'm gonna be a woman now, so this is my worth. Men. That continued. A lot of that was from the media. I was in 5th grade trying to be part of the popular group. They cornered me at one point. One of the gals, she was towering over me, interrogating me. Are you gay? Gay? I thought it meant happy. Whoa, this is bad, I guess. Everyone is coming over here. People were chanting, gay, gay, gay. It was traumatizing. They didn't even tell me what it meant, and I had to go home to my parents and tell them what happened in tears. I don't even know how they described it to me, but it just blew my mind. Homosexuality was a thing, that people could love the same gender. I had no idea. It was not represented anywhere. I didn't know anyone growing up openly gay. The only female gay person that I remember up until high school, it was the only outdoor camp that we got to go to. Our instructor was very butch, and her name was Lynn. My middle name's Lynn. I remember her being like, oh, I'm gay, and this was after I learned about gay. I remember just thinking, oh, me too. My middle name's Lynn. I must be part gay too. Always stuck with me. I had been asked multiple times by my parents if I were gay. I didn't know what to say. I was a tomboy growing up. I used to steal my brother's clothes sometimes, and my mom caught me once, and she got on this witch hunt. Why are you doing this? Are you gay? Of course, that doesn't make sense. I don't mean to put my mom underneath the bus or anything. It was just more of a... I can still hear when I was a kid. It still circulate in my mind. If you're a parent and you're watching this and you're trying to raise your kid inclusively, be careful what you say. Oh, my cat's back there. If you're a parent like me. This is Bean. In middle school, I remember having some feelings for my friends. That was the time of sleepover. I had a close friend. She was sleeping in my bed, and I remember really wanting to kiss her, but I was just like, I don't like her like that. I thought it was a bad thing. I had dreams about some of my female friends. It was very consensual in my dreams, but I felt really wrong and dirty about it because they were my friends. I would feel things when I would look at women sometimes that actually I don't experience as much with men. There was so much shame wrapped around it. Thinking about it, I felt like I had something to prove through college. When I lost my virginity, I was 19 and I waited for the hottest guy kind of subject. There were a lot of moments where I really could have. It was very personal. When I was losing my virginity, I haven't even told him. I had a very loud thought of, "You're gay." going off in my head, and I was like, obviously not. I am having fun. This is way hot. But I had this thought in my mind. I shoved it down. I was dating a guy for almost 4 years. Throughout that, I was having sexual problems. And then I started kind of paying attention to things a little bit more. We were at a Halloween party, and I was talking to a gal there. Whew. I was really attracted to her, and I was a little inebriated. It was the first time I actually said it out loud to someone, especially my boyfriend, my best friend at the time as well. I went up to him, I was like, I think I might be bisexual. So we kind of unpacked that just a little bit. So I would have girl crushes on celebrities. No homo. Ooh, I'm so gay for her. But I'm not just gay for her, you know what I mean? I started having dreams. I would tell him that I had dreams about Tilda Swinton, about kissing her and other things. Maybe some of these girl crushes that I had were straight up crushes. Realize what really did turn me on, and I had a lot of questions. I started watching tons of YouTube videos, as much queer content as I could. When I'm into something, I'm into something. So I'm going to research the hell out of it. Black Mirror, San Junipero. Spoiler! I was super moved. These women had a chance to do it over, and they got to be with women together. I wanted to live this life with him, but I also wanted to finally explore. When you're a woman that likes men, you automatically assume that you're straight. Other people do too. I just didn't think that that was in the cards for me. We opened up our relationship. He got to date someone that he had been friends with for a while and was always curious about, and I got to be open to dating women. It was really hard to break up with him. I thought I was gonna marry him, and I didn't mean to hurt him like that. I maybe didn't go about things the best way. That's just the way that life goes. You learn. I can't regret any of it. Coming out has been pretty wonderful. It's not that thing in the back of my mind that I knew was there, but I didn't want to address it. I'm not saying that this is the way it has to be, but if you are questioning your sexuality, chances are you might not be straight, and that's not the end of the world. I hope that you don't hold yourself back. Get out there and experiment. If you're of age, try a dating app. Figure out who you're attracted to. Maybe they'll be attracted back to you. Maybe you'll match. You don't know. Allowing myself to feel these feelings has been really freeing. There's a lot of things that maybe I would have done differently, but I'm happy with where I am now. If you are in a heterosexual relationship and you are questioning your sexuality, I don't want you to be afraid. I want you to know that there are examples of people that have gone out, and it's been great. I'm actually really good friends with that guy now. I want you to know that it's not hopeless. It was really hard for me to find any sort of evidence that people were going to be okay after that. When you are starting to build a life with someone, we were living together for years. Life is messy. I want you to know that things can be okay. So I want you to live your authentic life, but I want you to be safe, and I want you to be loved. Accepting yourself is truly wonderful, and I hope that you can get there too if you're not. I want to be a resource for you. So if you have any questions, if you have any comments, I want to hear from you. If you went through something similar, I want to hear about your gay epiphanies. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe, follow my Instagram, link in it below. Thanks again.